10:30 or 11:30 at night, you do not answer that call. You do not go hang out with them. That is a booty call. That is a no-no. You don't hang out with guys by yourselves. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like you should just hang out with a big group of guys. I don't know. Not a big group of guys, a big group of people.
I think that I can pick a guy's motive pretty fast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
most of the
Certain
time,
questions that they ask you, or
Yeah.
the way they look at you.
if you're paying attention, it's not hard.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's 12:48.
You're fine.
Now somebody skipping class now.
No, I don't worry about it. Go ahead.
A big group of guys.
If women were elected president, like all over the world, do you think there would be any more wars?
Anyway. Sorry.
If women were elected presidents all over the world, do you think there'd be any more wars out there?
My thing is, I'm not gonna answer this question because I'm all about women power. I love when women take charge because at the end of the day, women run everything. Like we have control of everything. Even guys, we're the crown of every guy. Ooh, I love it. But I mean, there is certain things that guys obviously take control of. Do I agree that women should be presidents? Yes and no. No, because women have dealt with emotions, like, 'cause, you know, women, we have a lot of emotions, and I believe that if they do become presidency, I think there won't be no more war. But also, I can't say this, I can't remember. So, answer your question, I feel like, no, there probably won't be no more war.
Whether there's a male or a female running something is not gonna answer if there's gonna be more or less war.
Yeah, I feel like if there was a female running stuff, it would be different.
I think
it would
that-
be different.
I think that a female is just as capable as a man to do any job, and a man
think
is
so,
just
too.
as capable as a woman to do any job, except for having birth.
That's a job I really want a man to try. Just saying.
I don't even want to have like not to go there.
Do you ever feel discomfort when your dress really exposed and you know that not just the good-looking guys looking at you, but also the ugly-looking guys are also looking at you?
Like you're exposed, like you're showing your body parts.
No, you're dressed sexy.
Okay.
Like short
You
dress.
just feel uncomfortable?
Do you ever feel uncomfortable knowing that also ugly guys are looking at you also?
I mean, just period. I wouldn't want.
I don't want
no
to
guys.
set myself up for that. Like I don't want guys looking at me inappropriately and thinking stuff like that. That's just me though. I don't know.
People are gonna look. You are uncomfortable wearing something, don't wear it. If you're gonna wear something, you wear it with confidence.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think is a good defense in order to prevent like sexual assault, like as in rape? What do you think is a good defense to stop that, like prevent that from happening?
Don't go anywhere by yourself.
By yourself,
Don't
yeah.
put yourself in a situation.
Don't put yourself in that
The
position.
3 buddy rule.
I mean, my thing is, if you're gonna go out, whatever, always have your girls or
Yeah.
someone that you really trust, because you shouldn't really go anywhere by yourself, and it will like
Have mace and
Practice
keychains.
self-defense.
like this.
Give me the nose.
Do you believe that life is easier for men?
No.
Why?
I sometimes disagree. Sometimes, like once a month, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that too. Y'all have it hard just like women do, I believe. Certain things, like us women, we can get honestly what we want depending on how we speak
Yeah.
or how we, you know, just how we
Take charge.
How we take charge. As for guys, to me, y'all have to work harder to get certain things. You know what I mean? So.
like girl waitresses make more tips than guys. Just comment.
I didn't know that.
What?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was a waitress. I always had good tips, good money coming in. But sorry, you go.
No, you were talking first.
No, you go.
Okay. Go ahead, man.
Because I believe in equality, I don't think that life is any harder or any easier for depending on a male or female. I think that everyone individually has their own problems that they deal with, and life is hard for everyone. It's not easy. But yeah, so it's gonna be hard for anyone, but it can be easy if you make it. Yeah.
Right.
Would you or could you ever date a man whose religion is different from yours?
Yeah, it would be very difficult, but yeah.
Why?
To me, I mean, if he believes in God, then
Well, different practices too. It's not just believing. That's believing in God. But say I'm Christian and I start dating a Mormon person, they have different values, different rules you have to follow, and
I think
it would be
depends on the
hard to
situation.
adjust to. Yeah.
it also depends on how much, because that's really hard. So it also depends on how much you really love this
care
guy.
for them, yeah.
You know. So.
Your underlying morals have to be very similar.
Right.
But
That's hard.
people change, and if two people are open-minded, then they can
Work that out.
Yeah.
It's 699 time.
Promise that I humped you bastard. Tip 'em in the casket, get drastic, fast in a hurry. Ready for me, madness. Let 'em blast it, nigga, better burn me, then move to the matter more gladly. Then I haters never had to have me one, two, for the boost eyelids. Cause ready to lose and daddy who raised me like lazy, crazy. Rob this Sinclair, baby.
Why do you think a lot of guys get intimidated when dating a woman that's making way more money than they are?
Why do they get intimidated? Why do I think? Because they feel inferior, as though maybe they can leave them whenever they really choose because they are financially stable and they don't have to rely on a man for money.
Okay. Do you think women like to have drama in their lives? Do you think women like to have drama in their lives?
Yes, it helps them thrive in certain situations, keeps them gossiping. That's what keeps a woman on her feet.
Would you ever try dating outside your type? Because opposites attract, right?
They do attract. I'm down to date whoever I feel any kind of attraction for. So that would be no problem.
If your girl's parents don't like you, what is your way to get them to like you?
I wouldn't tend to go out of my way for them to like me. I'm a natural lover. But yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way for my friends and my girl's parents to like me. If they like me, they do. If they don't, in the end, they'll learn to like me.
Well, realistically, can a hoe be turned to a housewife?
No.
Forget about what you see on TV. In real life, can a hoe be turned to a
In real
housewife?
life, to me, no. I don't think that hoe can be turned into a housewife. That's just the principle I live by. I know we all have our past, but hey, we all rely on our tendencies when we break down.
Do you think it's beneficial to be a gentleman?
It depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to date a girl, yes. If you're just trying to one and done, no. Because no girl likes a nice guy.
Should college teachers ever date their students?
Depends on how old the student is and how old the teacher is. And if they are actually student-teacher relationship.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
No.
Why?
I really don't believe in love. It's all a tolerance to me. If you can tolerate a person, then I guess you could call that love to me.
Is there really someone out there for everyone?
Yeah, there's always someone for everyone. I don't know however many people there are in this world, but that's a lot of people to not have one person to like you for who you are.
Have you ever got the feeling of dating one of your close female friends?
Well, I tend not to get too close to my female friends because I don't want to catch feelings, as they say, for them and to be stuck in the friend zone, so I just tend to stray away from that.
Where do you think is the worst place to take a girl out on a date at?
Worst place, if you're trying to get to know them, and it's the first date, then you shouldn't take them to the movies.
Why?
Because we all know what you want to do. You just want to probably kids do a little extra stuff, extremely activities. But
Should guys always pay on the first date, including gas?
On a date or just hanging out?
First date?
On the first date, if you ask them out, yes. But if they ask you out, no.
How do you feel about divorce? Do you think it should be illegal, have like restrictions to it, or just keep it as it is?
I mean, we have to keep it as it is because everybody has their own free will, as they say. If you marry somebody that you really didn't want to, then you know next time to slow it down and make sure you know the person before you actually get to know them.
But the reason why I ask that is because, like I said, Christians, they're kind of against, all of that.
Yeah, I don't like divorce, but I mean, you can't tell somebody what not to do.
Why do you think a lot of pretty girls decide to lower their standards? What I mean by that is, why do you think most pretty educated girls, they go for these thug-ass dudes that ain't doing shit with their life?
Like I said, no girl likes a nice guy. They want somebody who can take charge, I guess you could say, not somebody who gets pushed over and is too nice.
Would you ever consider dating like a muscular chick?
Yeah, if you in shape, I like a girl who's in shape. Now, how do you mean muscular? Like swole, like bigger than me? I mean, I wouldn't mind. Like I said, she could probably put me on a couple workouts. As long as she's a girl.
Is it possible for you to stay as single as you want without flirting or hooking up?
Yeah.
You can stay as single as you want. It's possible for you.
Yeah, because I mean, single is not having a girl.
But I mean, like
Not flirting either.
not flirting or hooking up with any fine girl that comes your way.
Well, I mean, I've done that this past semester. I've been all focused on school, so I mean, for right now, it's possible. I mean, I know I have my urges, so just say, hey, just throw a couple game lines out there, as they would say. But as of now, I haven't done it.
Are you okay with being with a woman that smokes?
Smokes what?
In general, smokes.
Just smokes. I don't like smoking tobacco. It's probably one of the #1 killers of people nowadays. But as long as they don't do it around me, I'll probably be fine with it. And then occasionally I'll just give them that hint like you probably need to stop. I'll rub off on them. So that's what I think.
Okay. Would a woman with a sex change bother you?
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Why?
Because you're not a woman.
Well, we gotta get off here.
You're not a woman. You are a man. You are a man. Your voice is deeper than mine. And,
It's not there.
I don't care if you wave, whatever you do. No, it ain't gonna happen because that's artificial.
Yeah. Have you ever felt the need to impress a girl?
When I was younger, I tried to impress people. Because if they're impressed by you, then they'll focus more on you when they're around to see what you're gonna do.
Have you ever felt bad about looking at a girl who you know is already dating one of your friends or one of your family members?
I mean, I don't feel bad because I never act on my impulses, especially if it's my friend or family members. I can never do that, even after they break up. So that's just not something I would do.
Have you ever tried asking out or dating like a lesbian, see if she like spit shots or whatever?
Yeah, I've done that before. And
How'd it go?
it's about 50-50. It just depends because not all girls are lesbians. They just say that because they don't want to get hollered at sometimes. They're bi.
How's the experience for you though?
The experiences so far it's probably been 70-30. It's been 70-30 so far.
What is your technique on trying to ask out a woman you don't know?
Well, first I don't need their name at first. I talk to them a little bit by little. If I see them again, then I'll try to go in.
In your opinion, what is the nicest thing you can say to a woman your age?
You look good. You look nice.
What would you do in a situation if your girl would have gained some weight, stop wearing her makeup, and cut it off like a large portion of her hair, just stop being as sexy as she used to be?